Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, the 6th of November. This is Simon Holden, the Sheriff of Tippingham, with you on this lovely Sunday morning. I say lovely. It's actually bloody awful, isn't it, with heavy, heavy rain. But don't let that worry you too much, because Sandown raced today, and I'm going double dipper. Now, yesterday, did the double dipper. Two horses were second, but the other two, the mighty Frodon, given at 11-4. Strange ride, I thought. Very, very wide, but did the business. What a horse. Handicap record that horse has got. The mighty Frodon. Well done to Paul Nicholls and Bryony Frost and everybody connected with the horse. And then the other horse in the 4. Remember, this is a max win bet. Stony River, Sandy Thompson up at Kelso did the business at 6-1. 6-1 and 11-4 winners in 2 seconds. So a 30-1 double. However you played it, you have won big, and the bookies have lost big yet again. The mighty double dipper, but we do not stop there. We go to Sandown for a traditional double dipper. Grounds no problem to these two. Both big prices, 9-2 and 3-1. It's another massive day of double dipper action, and it's yours for a £5 at the top link. So just the 20-1 double, 30-1 double, 14s. The success goes on. It's becoming the most talked about bet in racing. You do 2 max wins, and then you stick that double dipper in to turbocharge your profits. Now, we started well with the Breeders' Cup lucky, didn't we? 11-4 into 15-8. Irad Ortiz. The second one decided to stay in the stalls. The third one at 6-1 got done in a 3-way photo, and the last one got done by their other horse. So no harm done, really, but somewhat frustrating there to lose that with a 6-1 shot, the 3-way photograph, and the second one, Golden Pal. Well, I think he's had enough. He decided to stay in the stall. But what can you say about Flightline? Oh my God, a Breeders' Cup Classic won in a hat canter. He's certainly the best American dirt horse I've ever seen. I'd love to see him on turf, but they won't risk him, will they? What a performance. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm not a great fan of Breeders' Cups. I don't really like all-weather racing that much. But Flightline was awesome. And it was a good spectacle. Usually I think racing on the sand isn't a spectacle, but that was outstanding. Right, I've got a bet for you. It's an HFC club bet. It's in the email today, but I'm going to give it on here as well, because I think it's a really interesting race. It's the 3:35 at Sandown, which is good card today for a Sunday. Isn't it great that they put in it, as we say in Scarborough? Isn't it great that we're putting on some good racing on a Sunday, some jumps race, cracking card, good card in Ireland as well at Cork. This is the Sandown Park Veterans Handicap Chase. It's a Class 2 event over 3 miles. It's currently pouring with rain, so it's only going to get worse. The ground here now, lost in translation. What can you say about Lost in Translation? He's been a fantastic horse for the Tizzards. He's still rated 150, which puts him here under 12 stone. Now, this horse has won on soft ground, but he travels so beautifully. I've always thought he was better on good ground. Last time out was 15th in the National. They've given him a long break since then. Tizzard's got his horses in form. Is he any value around 7-4? I don't think so. I'm going to take him on. I love the horse, but this is going to be, I don't know. There's a couple of times last year, I know he did win last year, where he put in absolute stinkers, didn't he? And I thought he's had a hard career. But the clue is, I suppose, that they are persevering with God. I think that 10th can of Carling Black Label might have had something dodgy in it yesterday. I'm going to take him on. The second favourite is Ballyandy, a horse who's often well backed, like many of Nigel Twiston Davis's. Yeah, I'm not too sure about him as well. He only ran 46 days ago, but I thought he was disappointing at Perth. He was third. And again, obviously, these are veterans, so it's a silly thing to say, but he has deteriorated, and he's now off 142. I'm going to take the pair of them on with a horse that won first time up last time. Kim Bailey had a really impressive debutante yesterday in the bumper. And this is one of his old stable stars. He hasn't run very often. He ran 3 times last year, but won, pulled up, and second. Last time out, he was pulled up, but that was in a good race at Aintree in May. He's been given a long break. I understand he's working very, very well indeed, and there's quite a bit of confidence behind him. And key is one of his most impressive wins was here at Sandown. I do love course form at Sandown. So he's the only one of 2 course and distance winners in the field. The other is Rolling Dylan for Hobbsy. But I do think Wandering Star still has plenty of class. He's only got 11.2, so he's getting nearly a stone off Lost in Translation. As I say, if he's cherry ripe for today, I think he's going to make them all go. And he won first time up last year, which is another tick in his box. And I thought 13-2 with William Hill and Bet Victor was more than fair for an each way selection. If Lost in Translation wins, he wins, but something's got to finish second and third. And I do not want to do a win bet on Lost in Translation at 7-4. So we're going to take him on each way. Number 4, Wandering Star, the old Lee Marvin classic. 13-2, William Hill and Bet Victor. I think that is more than fair. But our big business today is that double dipper, 13-2 and 11-4 yesterday, following on from a stack of wins, a massive, massive profits last week. Let's finish a massive week of double dippers in style at Sandown. 2 big prices, 2 max win bets, and stick them in that double dipper that turbocharges your winnings. I'll be back tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. 2 editions tomorrow. Have a great Sunday. If it's too rainy outside, then, well, watch Sandown, do a double dipper, take it easy. And like I say, that 11th can of Carling Black Label, was there something funny in it? Perhaps we'll never know.